leave this country, you know I'll come to you because you.
I met Josh a month after we graduated high school. My best friend Lizzie and his best friend Garrett were like dating each other, and throughout the summer before I started college, we were at the same parties. He tried talking to me and I like shut him down. Like I like went off on him. I was like, I don't know you, leave me alone, trying to have a good time here.
Oh, what I wouldn't do. Oh, what I wouldn't do.
Well, we met in high school, and but I never really talked to her because she was in my class and I was usually sleeping.
Young was the guy that would just sleep through class or say really weird jokes in the middle of class. I don't know.
I'll carry you away.
We met because I worked at Subway and she worked at the Vet Tech Clinic just on the same strip mall, and she used to come over for sandwiches, and then less sandwiches, more Mike. So it evolved into us hanging out, and then from there it's just the rest is history.
Bones may break, but I'll never be untrue.
I met Kyle my sophomore year of high school through my ex-boyfriend, actually. They were really good friends, and they parked next to each other at school, and John would drive me and BJ home, and then we'd all end up, hanging out and chatting after school, and we slowly just became better and better friends over the years and ended up dating.
The distance affects him more than it affects me. Like for some reason, I think I'm just used to it. I'm just used to him being gone. I'm just used to texting him and, not seeing him.
I said like just to actually me and her hanging out, not, talking on the phone. It's better to see somebody.
We've communicated every day the past like 2 years, at least through via text message, but there's been a lot of Skype talking. There's been, when I was away at college, then there was phone calls, and then there was text message.
The thing that sucks is when distance is involved, you start arguing about really stupid things like it's the distance, and like stupid things is like usually jealousy or just not being able to talk for a day. Sometimes that's a problem too. Like I feel like that's an argument, like you're just so busy doing something and you can't get to them right away. They don't know what you're doing. So
When he was in boot camp, he left in January and he graduated in May. So for that time, there was zero communication, like no phone calls, no text. I got a handwritten letter every other week, and it was just like very brief, like, oh, we did this, and I miss you, and I can't wait to see you, and I was like, just that. I got a lot of letters, but it was like in that movie, like P.S. I Love You, when like the husband like dies, and like she still gets these like weird letters and like a cake. It was like that. It was like I was dating someone who passed away.
I haven't made any real sacrifices. The only thing I could say to answer that question would be spending all the money and traveling to go visit her at school.
sacrifices I made is, the distance. Like I could be dating someone here and not having to worry about it, but he's worth it, so that's really nice. And I have to sacrifice time to talk to him.
Our friendship side has kind of fallen a little bit from what it used to be. Like I said, just because we have two separate lives and we have two separate friend groups. But I know that like when we're finally back together fully, everything will probably fall back to how they were.
We are opposites, and which is good because like we balance each other out. But at the same time, like we don't agree on anything. Like I want like white and he wants black. Like it is, and we don't want gray. Like
She I think she's careless about things. She always is very forgetful, and she forgets her phone or breaks it.
I have the tendency to lose my things all the time, like my main things, which is like my phone, my keys, and my wallet or my purse. I always lose those things.
But I know she really doesn't like it when I leave food out on the counter. when I go to visit her. I like eat stuff out of the refrigerator and I accidentally leave it out. That's just that.
That's one is he'll like make food or something and he leaves the food out of the fridge. Like he'll take milk and pour it in a cup and leave the milk carton out of the fridge.
So our current situation is I live with my parents. She lives with her parents. I'm currently in college right now, and I commute to school, but I only have like a year left. So the plan is after I finish college is to move out together and obviously have a full career at that point, and move to Chicago together.
Current situation is I go to school and live in Rogers Park, which is in Chicago. It's north of downtown, in an apartment with my roommate. And Kyle lives with his parents in Shorewood, Illinois. And ideally, in 5 years, I would see our friendship becoming a little bit better and our relationship kind of working its way back to how it used to be.
My future plans is getting married.
So after I graduate, I'm gonna go home, and I'm hoping that I can find a job around the area because I really, want to stay near Garrett and then as well as my family and my friends. So
If I didn't have Josh in my life now, like, I have no idea what I would be doing. Like, I don't even, like, it's crazy to think that, like, someone crazy and wild like me is still, like, on this earth, and I think it's, like, because of Josh. So I'm so happy.